could dress up to get love. Hey guys, so I'm gonna be starting my YouTube channel, and I wanted to start off by doing a Q&A. So I went and put it on my social media, and some people asked me questions that I will be answering today. I don't plan on just doing this video for Q&As, so if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them down below. And I'm just gonna get started with the video because I gotta go to work soon, so yeah. Okay, so why are you starting your YouTube channel? Honestly, it's been an idea that I've had ever since I was little, and I just never really put myself out there because I was really scared. I didn't know what to expect. I feel that also when I was younger, I didn't have such like a high self-esteem, but now it's like I don't even care. And this is when I realized I was a baddie now, because I know who I am. And so, you know, being a YouTuber, I know that it's like huge, but the reason why I wanted to start a YouTube channel was just to you know, basically be out there with the world and express my ideas and perhaps like influence other people. You know, we all have different views of the world, and so it's always nice to have a different perspective. So that's why I did this. Yeah, so my next question: where do you see yourself this time next year? Hopefully in college. As some of you may know, I am a senior, so college is around the corner for me, and so I plan on seeing myself at my college, wrapping up my first year. Yeah, so, and being more happier well than I am right now. So just, that's pretty much what I feel right now. Next question that I have is, what was the best day of your life? I think that the best day of my life was when I got the opportunity to go down to Mexico after a long time, and I was able to see my family members, and I also had my Sweet 16 down there. And so I just think that that was one of the best days of my life because I actually got to spend it with my family. Over here, I don't really have a lot of family, so I don't really get that opportunity. So yeah. Alright, next question is, when is your birthday? So my birthday is May 19th, 2001. So I'm 17 right now. And I think that answers one of the other questions, like how old are you? I'm 17. So I'll be 18 soon. I kind of do go crazy on my birthday because I believe, I don't want to say I believe to like all the astrology ideas that are out there, but I kind of do believe in that. So I'm a Taurus, and so I go crazy when it's my birthday and when May starts, actually, because I do feel that like that vibe of like the Taurus vibe. So yeah. Alright, so next question was, what's your favorite foundation? So as some of you may know, I do love makeup. I do buy a lot of makeup. But one thing that I've noticed about myself is that I don't really buy my foundation at Sephora because it is way too expensive, and there's honestly foundations at drugstores that are way better than the ones at Sephora. So right now, let me see, clean this up a little bit. Okay, I am using the Revlon Color Stay foundation, and so I don't really know, this one right here. So when it's like summertime, I usually am the shade 370, but then when winter hits, I'm a lighter shade. I think it's 330. But then like this one is too light for me, so I just end up mixing these two and I get the perfect foundation. Well, at least I think. But that's my favorite foundation right now. So next question is, how's your relationship with your mom? My relationship with my mom I would say that my mom is my best friend. I really do appreciate everything she's done for me and my siblings, and so I know that she's a person that I can always go to if anything goes wrong. I love my mom, and she's just my example of what a real trooper is in life. And you know, she's been through so much, and I've been there in her hardest moments just like she has for me. And so I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing to have a tight bond with your mom, and I'm just really grateful for her. So yeah. Alright, so next question. How was how was your experience when applying to colleges? Any advice? Okay, so, well, this is a big topic. Okay, so at first, it was scary. It was scary to think about college. I don't want to leave. So yeah, so just the thought of actually applying to colleges that weren't in Minnesota. Oops, I just gave out where I live. I'm just kidding. But it was exciting, it was scary, it was nerve-wracking, a lot of emotions. I actually started my journey last year, my junior year, when I began to write my essays and to look at colleges that I potentially wanted to apply to. Beginning, I had a really big list of colleges of where I wanted to apply, but as time went by, I kind of just lowered that number down. A lot of the colleges that I had on my list, I didn't really want to go to just because I wanted to. I was just going to apply because my friends were going to apply, or because people would say that it was a really good school, but it wasn't because I really looked into that. So I lowered it down to schools that actually had my major, had clubs that I actually enjoyed, and the tuition was really a big one. It still is. So I'm still working on that. I feel like at the end, my decision is going to be based on how much money I have to pay. So, but other than that, I mean, it was really stressful because there was a lot of deadlines that you have to meet. For me, I'm such a procrastinator, and it got to the point where I was like, no, whatever, like, I'm not going to apply. You know, the deadline is like tomorrow, I'm not gonna do it. But I also knew that it was my fault, so I ended up doing it. I ended up applying to all my colleges that I wanted to, and yeah, so I've heard back from 6 colleges and I'm waiting on 2, but I'm not sure. There's this other question that I have on here, that what's my future college? I don't really know yet. I don't really know. I'm still deciding because, like I said, it does depend on money, but I do have some top schools. One of them is Drake, which is in Iowa, and the other one, I don't want to say it because I feel like people will judge me, but it's UW-Madison. I actually really like the program of social work that they have going on there, and it's not that far away from home, and so I think that that's a really good school, but it is very competitive, and so it's kind of like, will I get accepted? I don't know. We're still waiting on, because they pushed me back and it's in my ACT scores, so there's that. I don't know, talking about college really gets me sad because just the thought of leaving, there's like a lot that I still have to consider. I'm antisocial, so man, fuck my life. It's okay because we don't have to make decisions until May 1st, so. Alright, so next question. New clothing style ideas or makeup? I don't really have a clothing style. Sometimes I say that my clothing style is not affordable because sometimes I want to wear these things and then it's like, oh, just kidding, like it's too expensive. But honestly, I'm just a regular girl. I mean, I wear sweatpants with like sweaters to school sometimes because I really don't care how I look like. I do like wearing leggings and oversized sweaters and that type of style. I love Crocs. So if I don't really feel like wearing tennis shoes, I'm not gonna wear tennis shoes and I'm just gonna wear Crocs. So that's how it's gonna be. In the summer, I do like wearing shorts. Shorts are my thing. I don't like wearing jeans at all because my thighs. That's bad. I know that like some people are like, well, if you wear shorts it makes it worse. Yeah, but then I wear jeans and like, I don't know, I think I just prefer shorts. Moral of the story. But yeah, that's kind of makeup. You know, makeup is a big topic for me too because I don't really go extreme with it. I kind of just, I've always done really simple looks, but the colors that I am afraid to wear or like use are like bright colors, like neon bright colors. But I do think that I would want to start like doing videos or just like on myself do eye looks with like those type of colors. But yeah. So next question, how long have you been doing your makeup? Okay, so funny story, when I was 12, I think, a little older, I forgot, my mom actually one time we were going to a party and she told me to wear eyeliner because she just wanted to see if I wanted to try it. And I remember that at first I was like, ew, no, like I don't want to wear that. And so I'm recording, can you like leave please? At first I was just like, no, like I don't want to wear that, like I look ugly, it's not gonna work out. And I remember putting eyeliner for the first time and I looked disgusting. But after that, I think when I went into high school, that is when I actually started to do my eyebrows and put on mascara. Even though I don't know what type of friends I had, because seriously, my eyebrows were disgusting. I mean, they weren't like disgusting, but like now that I see my pictures, I'm like, don't tell me what to do, you know? But now I do feel a little more confident. See, I don't really, like I said, I don't really go extreme with my makeup. I don't know, sometimes I'm scared. So sometimes I'll just do my brows and my foundation and my mascara. But yeah, I mean, I would say that I've been doing makeup since maybe 12 or 14. So next question, what's one of your most embarrassing moments?
I go.
I don't know. I've had a lot. Okay, maybe this is like one that's always stuck to me because it was when I first started working. So I was taking an order and there was this old guy and I was taking the order and he kept saying that he wanted a certain sandwich. And so come on, like I was like, all right, like I know what sandwich that is. So I put it on his order. I told him, I repeated that order to him so many times. And this man, when he got his sandwich, he was like, no, this is not mine, this is not mine, this is not what I wanted. And I went up there and I was like, sir, this is what you wanted, like you told me that one in the picture and that's what I put. And so this man started yelling at me. Mind you, there's like 1,000 people in the lobby, okay, and they're waiting for their order to be taken. And so I'm like, sir, like this is what you wanted or whatever. And then he's like, no, like you should have paid more attention, blah blah blah. And so he starts yelling at me and he's like, I'm gonna order it to you one more time, and if you don't get it right this time, like I'll tell your manager to fire you, something like that. I was like, my mama is the manager, boy. Bro, don't yell at me. And so he started yelling at me and I started to cry. But that was the last time I ever cried at work. But it was embarrassing because like there was a lot of people and like I was just like, dude, I just want to take these people's order, like people who actually know how to order. And so there was like this family that was there, and like they actually came towards me and they were like, it's okay, like we understand, like you're new. But that was really embarrassing because everyone saw me cry, and that was like my second week that I started working. So yeah. Childhood story willing to share. Childhood story, I don't know. I have a lot. I do have a lot of childhood stories. Let me think of one. Hold up, why did I even do that? Oh my god, okay, so when we were younger, me and my cousins, like, we would always just play outside and whatnot, but we were so mean to each other. Like, everyone was mean to each other. And so I remember they had a trampoline, and we were playing, we were jumping the trampoline or whatever, and my cousin, the one that like now I'm like really close to, I don't know what was in her goddamn mind, but she threw me off the trampoline and I fell off, obviously, and then I started crying, and I think I like told my aunt or something, and so she told my cousin, like, why would you do that? And they were going crazy. But I don't know, I think that that's like a childhood memory that I have. A lot of them do come from my cousins because we would always used to play outside at their house, but that was like one of the childhood memories that I always have in my mind. And I always tell her, like, I can't believe like you hated me when we were little. I don't know, that's just really funny to me. Next question. What's your favorite color? Wait, let me get this out of the way, okay? If you know me, you know that my favorite color is green. As you guys can see, some of my room is green. I used to like pink too. I still do. But my favorite color is like green, like this green. Oh, this green, like lime green. That's my favorite color, and that will always be my favorite color because it just will. So this is like one of my last questions. I think I have 2 more. Yeah. So if you could change your name, what would it be? You know, this is not even hard because ever since I was little, I told my mom that I wanted my name to be Jasmine. Jasmine, because I love that name. I'm not sure how I would spell it though. Sometimes I would want to spell it with a J, sometimes with a Y, but I do really like the name Jasmine. It reminds me of like Bratz, like if you ever watched Bratz, like Jasmine. Yeah, I think that was her name, but I really like Jasmine, so that is what I would change my name to if I could, but I don't think I would because I also do like my own name. Okay, so this is the last question that I have, and I think that it's very deep because it's what motivates you every day. Is that even a question? Money, duh. If you were to ask me this maybe like a month ago, I wouldn't know how to reply. But ever since like the new year started, I told myself that I would start a change for